All you can dance in the chair.
You're shaking it all. All right. All right. Look, I wore my little buns today, but I noticed they're all like crooked.
So it's my hairpiece.
You don't have a hairpiece.
Oh, this is all natural?
Hi, Andre
right.
Reacts.
This is all natural. Be jealous.
You like to look at how much shorter. Like you look short. Maybe because you're not sitting upright. Don't you look shorter than me? He's like sitting there like this.
Well, I always kind of sit a little behind you.
Maybe that's it.
To try to scoot in. Now, if you were behind me,
you still look shorter.
No, look,
you do.
Look,
you do. All right, Andre Reacts said hi. Pabri is here.
Pabri is always front and center. Hey, Pabri.
Marquise is here. Superstar. Rupam's here. Boy, did we want to. Last night we were reading the news, right? Trending on. I saw it trending on Twitter. What? I got a little
cross.
Matthew Alalier is here.
Alalier.
Oh, I know. Died on June 14th.
Ayala.
2020 last movie. Sad. I know. I if you saw on Twitter, if you follow me on Twitter, Geekly Amanda.
Yes.
I put a little thing up on there. I mean, it just so many people are, especially famous and stuff, are like dying. Usually you would hear, oh, it comes in threes, but now it's like coming in 30s almost, it seems like.
Did they figure out the cause, the reason for
this?
Well,
they said him that he committed suicide. But then there's like, I don't know, some people was telling me there's conspiracies going around that it wasn't suicide, but they're covering up.
You can just never know these days. You know?
I subscribe to your YouTube channel and I'm following you on TikTok and Instagram.
Wow.
Thank you, Andre. I haven't been real active on Instagram.
Wow.
Well, you know why it is? Because Instagram's about the pretty pictures and all that, right?
That's what I always thought it was.
What have I been doing?
Pictures.
Sitting in my house. What am I going to post pretty pictures of? My crooked buns? They want to see my crooked buns? Whoop, 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 whoop. Like, hi, hey, have a great day over on TikTok. Remember, dual stream.
Yeah.
TikTok and YouTube Wednesdays. And
hello,
as you
everybody.
What do you say? Fabria said, ma'am, please don't tease Greg, sir. With our cake pack, we have to sit like that. You say it with your belly.
I know. It's a mighty punch.
You and Fabria are like best buds, aren't y'all?
I know.
If y'all were hanging out together in person, y'all would be best friends, I think.
We'd be kicking it.
Eating snacks.
Road food. Traveling across India.
Rashid says, hi, Amanda. How are you? Great. What is the new movie news? Marquise wants to know. And hello, Anaran. Let's talk. Wait. Oh, hi. Oh, Blair's here too. Blair's over on TikTok. So people want to know.
We're good, Blair.
The new movie news. Like, there is really no new movie news, you know?
Other than they pushed some more pictures back, right?
Because I work in the theater, as you might know. I do like the social media and all that stuff at the movie theaters. And even a week ago, was it last week? Maybe last week. They were emailing us and sent out a thing like plans to reopen with the COVID and all the stuff they're going to do, which to me, it seemed like it wasn't bad for me because it seemed like those restrictions that they put on to open the movie theaters really protect the employees. Like they had the employees wearing face masks, gloves, hardly any contact with guests. Like they stand behind the plexiglass.
Yeah, there's a way to do it where you could be safe.
But this is the thing. For guests or people going to view the movies, there was like hardly any guidelines. They suggested wearing a mask, like suggestions. They suggest social distancing, but it was kind of a thing like you could come to the movies, but come at your own risk. That's kind of what they did.
Yeah.
Well, and then I think movie studios are starting to see it because right after all these movie theaters are starting to say we're going to open initial plans, they pushed like all the movies back. Tenet was supposed to be the first one.
Yeah.
And that was pushed back from the beginning of July to the end of July. Then Wonder Woman was supposed to come out
Pushed back to what? November?
October, which I think is going to be pushed back more. Because look how bad stuff now is with the COVID in the U.S. Are we not like the highest, most hot spot in the whole world here? And we're opening all this stuff up. And it's summertime here, not even the flu season. And it's still, we're getting crazy spikes in certain areas, like Florida.
I heard a lot of them shutting bars and restaurants back down a week after them reopening because of it.
And they think they're going to be able to open the movie theaters and because nobody, oh, I don't have my sound on.
They're not taking it seriously.
Anaron said hi. Pabria, yes, we would be best buds. I know y'all would be. Look, Meg Ford is hi, Meg. I'm in Florida and it's crazy here, she said.
See?
I know. And Meg, did you not even see one of the, because Meg Ford over on TikTok, my friend, who you just moved there, right? But did you not see one of our friends that went to the ICU, another blogger? And I swear I was like, I bet, like, that's the first thing comes to your mind, because especially she lives in Florida and it's so crazy there. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, it's probably the COVID. She's up in the ICU. Or maybe that's just it might not be, but that's just the first thing that goes to everybody's mind, especially if you're in Florida, because it's crazy there. Muppets is here. Muppets, have you ever met my husband?
Hi.
Oh, look, Meg says she just got here and she's scared to go out.
Yeah.
It's crazy numbers, especially when you hear Florida, how they hid some of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had this lady up that did the database in Florida. She like built the COVID database and stuff. And she was talking about how she got fired because she wanted to like put the real numbers in or
Conspiracy.
something.
They know that if they put out the real numbers that everybody's going to want to shut down. But they want their local economy to come back up, especially during the summer months. This is Florida we're talking about. Summer is dollars. It's just like the movie Jaws. We need summer dollars.
You're gonna get Greg fired up here.
Still.
Maybe let's put it like this a little better. How is that? With my crooked buns today. Y'all like my crooked buns? I can see your comments, Blair, over on TikTok. Hey. All right, wait. I'm falling behind. I do my dual streams. Bye. Have a great day.
Yep.
I'm doing
dual streams, TikToks.
So I got to catch up. My comments over on YouTube will start getting far. Please send my regard. Prabria is always sending his regards. I will. Rashid said he died. Yes. Most big movie will come on online platform, I guess. I mean, that's what they're doing. If this is your husband, she said, okay. Oh, Meg never met my husband. This is Uncle Greg. Uncle Greg, y'all can call him.
I am an uncle.
He's the furloughed husband who's growing his little beard up in furlough, and I've been rubbing it. I never get to rub the beard because he has to keep it clean and shaven. All right, what is it? Big Indian China. Oh, Rupam.
We saw.
Rupam yesterday up on the Twitter, because I've been keeping up on my news on the Twitter. That's where everything's happening these days, the current events.
You saw it on Twitter, and I went to BBC.
I was like, why is World War III trending on Twitter? Why is World War III trending on Twitter? I started getting nervous because not only on top of that, we just watched, was it on a show, that the Mayan calendar was wrong, remember? Well, not the Mayan calendar. We interpreted it wrong.
It was interpreted wrong.
Because it didn't
And the end of the world is next week.
Because it didn't count like the leap years and all that stuff in it. And then they said, no, it was this week. They said the Mayan calendar.
Halfway through right now.
They said the Mayan calendar is this week. Ask the other countries what they think of the USA. Oh, Meg, we always having our discussions every week about it.
We're the only ones they like.
From the USA?
Us.
No, they like Meg. They like Meg. They just don't like Trump and Trumpsters, right?
Well, neither do we. I mean, sorry to say.
Right. But no, let's talk about World War III trending on Twitter yesterday. And I was like, because I already saw the story about the Mayan calendar. And I was like, oh, Lord, this is it. This is it. The Mayan that was ending this week. So then I saw what the World War III was trending for. And it said India and China. Meg, I bet you don't even know this. Because we don't get this news all over in the U.S.
I went to main news pages. It wasn't listed anywhere.
They didn't talk about
BBC
anywhere.
News, and it was right there.
We had to go to that's the British, right? Well, I
British
just
Broadcasting
Googled it.
Company.
I read some of the Indian stuff that China and India. I already knew about the China-India border tensions
Right.
because of my weekly lives, and I keep up with my peoples. Right? They keep me informed. I already knew they had the tensions at that border. Well, I guess what? Monday or Tuesday they started fighting, and then I don't even know if they didn't even shoot each other. They started fighting with their hands and bats and.
Can you guys confirm that? Because they said
Is that
nobody
true,
fired
Wilbur?
any bullets.
They said they didn't fire the guns.
But they said there was 20 Indians that were killed in the skirmish, and that it looked like they'd been beaten with rocks or clubs.
But then they
And
also
there was
said
Chinese.
They said more though, like 45 or something.
I didn't get a number on that, and China didn't release a number
they
of their dead.
They won't even
but
release COVID
there
numbers.
were some
They
dead.
won't even, yeah.
And that China said that India had illegally crossed the border first on Monday, and that's why it started. That's what I heard. Can anybody confirm
Look,
or corroborate
right there.
or differentiate?
Hey Abel, I said your name. How long we been together? I don't remember.
Actually, we're coming up on, let's see, it would have been 2003, so 17 years ago.
And we've been married almost 16.
We were talking at this very moment. We were talking.
Andre, yes. I'm also
spending
live
time.
streaming on TikTok, Andre. I do my dual stream, YouTube, TikTok. And I'm just saying, always, I look cuter on TikTok.
It's the
No,
filter.
why can't you just, it's the lighting. This is my night. I don't have a special cute filter over there.
Yeah, this is all natural. She don't never wear
And I
that stuff.
sometimes get
Makeup.
distracted. Sky News. Muppet said, is there some movie news? The animation film Animal Crackers has been in distribution. Netflix saved it. Coming next month. New trailer looks good. Super mega cast. Yeah, Muppets. So I heard it was coming on Netflix, Animal Crackers, because Tessa told me that you suggested that she do it, and she got an early screener of it, so maybe I will too. Do you suggest? I have not even seen the trailer.
I don't even know nothing about it. I thought there was some of that road food.
Exactly.
Fabria was going to
You're going to eat some Animal Crackers?
Goes good with coffee.
So, well, it's animated.
Yeah.
But you don't like I like the cute little animated shows and all that, Greg.
Sometimes they're funny.
Here, wait. Fabria is starting to break it down. Yes, India-China border tension is escalating, and for that, TikTok is again being targeted. Because China owns TikTok. Oh, Lord, and I'm supporting them. China owns it. They listening to me. Don't say nothing. I even heard, but people with high security clearance, that they can't even have the TikTok on their phones because it could be like a breach of security if they got the high security clearance.
So maybe that's China's goal, is to get TikTok in the hands of everybody so they can record everything that people do.
Meg will tell you. Because look at I just have it for fun. I don't try to do, but I just go in there and do my silly little videos. I sometimes put up my reactions. Like even last night I did why are you looking at yourself like that? Because you're cute over on TikTok. That's why.
I just watch cooking videos.
He does. I got him a Father's Day present. Father's Day is June Sunday. June
Sunday. You heard it here first, folks.
And what did he want? Because on TikTok, he watches the cooking videos, and they got the Blackstone grill where they do the meats up and do all this. And that's what he got for
I'll be griddling it up for Bria. Stop on by.
Meg said, TikTok's the best. It's the most positive, fun app there is. Yeah, you don't see me fighting up on TikTok. Sometimes there's political stuff.
I guess if you go into the comments, because there are a lot of young women
People will fight.
I find out that are all about Trump.
Why are you reading the young women's comments?
They pop up. I'm watching videos and young women pop up talking about Trump. I don't know how it got there.
You following all the young women?
I'm not following them. This is on the For You page.
You following Meg for it?
No.
Well, you should. That's my friend.
Well, I don't know.
What? Blair
People
said
follow
help.
me and I don't post nothing.
I want to propose my. Everybody, hold the phone 1 second. Blair wants to propose to their best friend.
Or boyfriend.
Boyfriend. Blair Shelby boyfriend. That's your best friend is Blair Shelby boyfriend? Well, how old are you, Blair? That's why you want to know how long we was together. You want to give Blair some relationship advice? How long were we together before we got engaged?
Like a year.
No, like
less than a year.
Yes, because we got
6
married.
months?
Yeah, because we got married in a year.
Why give me this?
We got married, so we got engaged like 6 months and then married in a year.
She remembers all that, but she don't remember how long we've been together. How's that work?
Because it feels like an eternity. He's been together, and how old? How old are y'all? That's another thing, because I feel like we moved faster because we were older. Like how old we was.
You had a biological clock that was ticking.
That's true. I was like, listen, I'm in my late 20s. I want to have babies, but I don't want to be too old because, like they have a thing for when you're in your 34 or something, it starts to get high risk. So I was like, I need to have babies soon. And I don't have time to be just wasting while this biological clock is running out of time. Both are 19. Oh, no, you're too young. You're too young.
Only been together for a year. Y'all live together. You need to move in together. If you don't.
Don't be.
Listen.
It's kind of true.
You've got to move in together and spend some time, because being with somebody living in two different places, seeing each other a few times a week, whatever, is different.
What's that saying? You're about to drink in the cow's milk for free. There's that saying when you. Oh, they do live together.
Stick your head up a bull's
they
ass
do
to
live
get a
together.
good look at a T-bone.
Oh wait, happy birthday, Bobby. They do live together, but still 19 is young. We moved in after 2 months.
So you've been living together for
we get along so well.
10 months.
But don't you think, I just know at 19 I wasn't ready. I'm just saying, I can only speak from experience. When I was 19, I was not. But you know what? When I was also 19, I did live with another boyfriend for like 5 years. And that was like, I'm so glad that didn't work out. And what if I would have got married then?
You'd be getting Social Security now.
Because he was older than me. That was a good one. We moved from the they even moved from the U.S. First, y'all should move back.
From the UK.
They moved from the UK to the U.S. together.
Okay. And you're still together now.
Mm-hmm. I still think it's young. You asking my advice. Who agrees? Up on my YouTubes too. We have to help Blair that they think 19 is too young. All right, I'm getting behind on my comments over here too. I got to catch up on my YouTube comments. Hold on, let me see. Back to the India-China tensions are high.
20 Indian Army men are martyred.
35 Chinese lost. So I heard 45.
They're saying Chinese
was the
aggressor.
I want this over. I want my life back, Marquise said. I know.
We're feeling that over here, Marquise.
That's why I think everything's moving fast over here, like opening up and stuff, because people just like want to pretend it ain't happening and just have life back to normal. But that's not how it works. I want it back too. But I don't want no COVIDs. Mm-hmm. And even my mom, who's in her, how old is my mom? She just had a birthday.
66.
Is it 66?
54.
Yeah, 66. She's talking about she's a nurse, retired, but works a little part-time just because she likes to get out and, go to work and see friends. And she does dialysis and stuff. And she's like, they're asking me to come back to work. Should I go? I was like, no! You want to go to the hospital and
she only works a couple days.
But
a month. She'd be all right.
No! Because if she got it, she's super high risk to those.
Let me tell you something. I worked in a hospital before I got furloughed with people of that age that were working directly with COVID patients, wearing the proper PPE, following the guidelines, and they didn't get it. So it's possible. Yes, 100%. She could take the precautions. Is there a chance? Yes.
But I wouldn't even take that chance. She don't have to. She's retired. She could just wait a year. Why would she have to want to take that
Pays
chance
for
now?
that insurance.
But
That's
she
that
don't
thing.
need it. She don't need it. There, she
loves it.
retired.
Maybe she's padding what you're going to get when she passes.
I don't care. I'd rather her not even take that chance and I'll get less money. So what?
Well, you can't tell your mom and dad what to do. So she's going to do it. She's going to do it.
What'd they say? We lost 20 of our Indian. Yes, yesterday.
Somebody said 43 Chinese.
See, it's because China
Between
won't really.
35
That's the
and
thing,
43.
because they won't release the numbers. How many?
Well, they got enough people.
Was it true
You know?
though that skirmish was no shooting or anything? That they was just killing each other with like bare hands and rocks and bats and all
that's
that?
what I'm saying. Like, they got guns, but they're like, we're not going to go to this level of extreme. Let's just throw rocks and sticks.
I don't think they throw to beat somebody. If you had to, it's not just throwing rocks and sticks. Like you had to like.
If
beat
you
them
were
to
throwing
death.
some big boulders down a hill, I don't know.
Because it's in the mountains, right? It's
Yeah.
a mountain region.
It's mountainous. So they got
We are
boulders.
in warlike. Oh, look, we are in warlike situation with China because the Indian army also killed 43. Situation is very tense, and due to a dark truth about Bollywood is coming up. Oh, Prabria.
Dark truths about Bollywood, just like Hollywood with all the Me Too movements.
Shopping with my open. I don't think America was locked up ever. Rohan said no, not like it was in India. In India,
Not
they're
like
like
a
you
true
get in your
lockdown.
house and you come out your house. They was hitting them with the sticks. Remember?
They love sticks and
Well, that's what I'm saying. They was, if you came out, we never got that. We can leave our house. So it wasn't like a true lockup like that. What they did was shut things down so people don't have
you
a place to
remember
go.
the white people with the guns that stormed the Capitol talking about wearing these masks is tyranny, but they showed up with masks on and guns, and nobody
They didn't
stopped
have
them.
no mask.
I
they
saw
didn't.
pictures that had masks.
Some people had masks, some people didn't.
They had guns.
Yeah,
All
they
of
had
them.
guns.
And nobody stopped them. Marching around with guns.
Your
Now,
buns are just cute. Oh, they're crooked though, Prabria.
that's what makes them special.
This tenant got crooked buns.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, it's World War III is coming soon. That's what I'm saying, because that's like the two big powerhouses right there, China and India, right? China, like that's the most two populated.
And they're both
in the
nuclear
world.
nuclear
And you
powers.
both got nuclear powers. Like this is it. Like when I was reading that, I was like, if anything, with the World War III is trending. Because remember, wasn't World War III trending earlier this year when North Korea? It was I think it was North Korea, even the U.S., and they started saying we had tensions. I mean, there's always
I
tensions.
think
over
it
there.
was when Trump sent some missiles to Iran or something like that. Remember
I
that?
thought it had to do with North Korea. I remember earlier in the year, it was trending again on World War
that might have
III.
been last year's World War III.
It's always with Trump, but I thought it would have to do something with North Korea, and I was like, no, I was like, that wouldn't cause a World War III. North Korea, like they just crazy over, But when I see China and India having battles like this, then I'm like, oh my gosh. Now that could be a World War III. It's scary. Both got the nuclear powers, both most populated.
And they're right next to each other. It's not like they're half a world away. That's crazy.
And then, because World War III, that's when other countries get involved. This is what I'm nervous because who would you think U.S. would stay out of it? Well, like we have so much tied up in. Well, I don't know how much we have tied up even in India or China.
We rely on China more than
we
India.
rely on
I'm
China
sure of
because
that.
that's what they said when the COVID stuff happened. That we get all our supplies there, our masks, even the chemicals for the reagents and stuff.
But Trump ain't trying to do anything to be a friend to China right now. So if he was going to
That's true.
side, they would side with India.
I mean, I love my Bollywood peeps over here. I love my Indian peeps over there. It's scary.
Can't sleep with an ex-girlfriend. Probably shouldn't.
Oh wait, no, he's saying the guy who
Can't sleep ex-girlfriend.
No, he's saying that guy. That's the guy who committed suicide. They had something with the ex-girlfriend.
He couldn't sleep.
Hello,
with her.
Alanan and namaste. Namaste. What else? I gotta catch up. Say to why you gotta bring Allison up, Prabria? That Greg Sir is her uncle and watch her reaction.
She's not even here today.
Good.
I have a question that you think about Danielle Harris not being Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends.
Marquise said that. Do you think Danielle Harris? Who is Danielle Harris?
Was she in Halloween? That second
We
one
just
you
watched that Halloween movie.
Kills, and then they're gonna have a third one.
But which
called
one is she?
Halloween
Is she the? Was she the daughter?
I think so.
I'm
She
bad
can't
with
be
names. Marquise, how you? I'm bad with names. I don't. Michael Freeman. Other countries don't like the fact that America is trying to spread democracy, yet adopt it themselves. They see Black people being murdered in the streets of the democracy. Michael, I'm gonna tell you though, all what I've been watching, like all the other countries have been standing behind it. Don't you think? Like seeing all this stuff.
A lot of other
like,
countries have been
especially
standing
like by people in
behind
India. They like when I would talk about it because I posted up that I went to like the Black Lives Matter protests, and I put it on my YouTube, and I was like, oh, I didn't know how people were going to react around the world, like because I got on my YouTube, I got people all over the world that follow, and I was like, I'm gonna put it up. I don't even know how much they're paying attention, but just the support that I saw, like I was expecting even like some bad comments maybe and all that, but no, like the support I saw from around the world, I was like, I was taken aback because I knew my peeps there's like my YouTube subscribers awesome, but I didn't expect how much support that they would show, and I was just it moved me, you know, I'll tear up and all that in a minute, but. I was taken aback by just how much support. All guys died from falling. They died from falling in the valley. So maybe they was fighting.
And they fell. They got pushed off a cliff or something.
Oh, that no shots. See, no shots were fired.
That's wait,
but Priya said yes, gunshot was not fired, as per the reports. 3 dead and by falling in the valley, and then 5 were killed. So some fell in the valley, they saying, and then some were like killed, a few killed like just with the bats, I guess. China always say that to every neighboring country. Then 20 Indian soldiers in total, while 35 Chinese died. There's an agreement signed, by China and India that neither single bullet will fire in any situation. Oh, that's why they didn't fire. So that's why they did that, because they have a treaty that they wouldn't shoot. So they just go push them off the cliffs.
China used stones.
Oh, they used stones. Oh. Yes, the battle was savage like that because there was no gun rule on both sides. So they don't even have guns?
Fists, batons, and sharp rocks.
So they're like on the border protecting, and they don't even have the guns over there?
There's like a demilitarized
What did
zone.
Blair say up there? I'm going to get back to TikTok questions. You should see, I'm behind on my YouTube comments. I got to catch up over there. I'm going to be back to you, Blair. Bollywood songs right no more. What do you think about, I don't know who Danielle Harris is in Halloween Kills and Ends. I want to know who that is. We had 55 soldiers on the border. The Chinese has about 300 plus. Wow. And China views everyone as stepping onto its borders, and they are saints with white hats, Pabria said. All of them died while pushing each other back. Oh, Alina. Well, first of all, she says she's extremely angry and just want to kill China president. But is he even a president? Like, don't they have kind of like a dictator almost, or is he called like a president? Because it's communism, right? China.
Yeah.
So what are they called? It's not like he's voted, right? Or they just vote for like the same guy. Like you can even vote for him or him also. I don't know.
Well, is
I don't
it like
know how
Russia's still communist? And Putin's the president?
Is he a president? This is how much we don't know about stuff in the rest of the world. This is how much we don't know about stuff. I would be angry. When I heard it, Alina, I was angry because you know me, I keep up and I knew about the tensions there, that it was getting tense. And then you hear that happen. Surat Rupam, 34, Bollywood, committed suicide because of these nepotism. What does that mean?
Nepotism is where it's like you keep it all in the family. Like kings and queens, they pass it on to their children.
Oh, so Bollywood keeps it all like in the, so they have, because right, I know in Bollywood they have like the director and then the actress's son, like they always keep that and stuff. So that's why he
Bollywood's
committed
run
suicide.
like a kingdom.
Kinda, yeah. Good evening. You are looking cute, Amanda. Thank you, Hammond. It's my crooked buns.
Later, check out Amanda's live stream for her famous crooked buns recipe.
Are you hungry?
Nah.
Muppet said Animal Crackers looks amazing. A family who owns a traveling circus and they're magical animals. You eat the animal cracker and you become the animal on the cracker. I mean, I've always,
What would you eat? A little monkey? A rhino so you can get the horns?
I want to be a lioness.
Do they have lions?
I don't know.
It's like the lion, but they got pigtails.
they got crooked buns. Only actor in India he owns land on the moon. I didn't know you could own land on the moon. Did y'all know this?
Go to lunardeeds.com if they still have it up there. You can
Really?
buy plots on the moon.
Does Space Force know about this?
Get Steve Carell on that.
If you can please look into the 62 Indo-Sino War details. I'll have to. That must be like what happened with the treaties there. Does that have to do with the China-India border?
Probably.
Who is the best cook in the house? Michael Freeman wants to know.
Me?
Why do you say that? I can cook good meals.
You can.
And I'm versatile. I can bake and cook. Do you bake?
I can't.
You cannot bake like a cake without a box recipe.
You barely just did one the other day for the first time because of your daughter.
I do my cookies from scratch. Do you do cookies from scratch?
No. They said cook, not bake.
Baking is part of cooking. All right, let me catch up on Zoom comments on TikTok. Where do I say? Oh, Blair wants to know, y'all answer, if they should wait and propose at Disney. Yes. You want it somewhere special.
Yeah. And definitely at least a year.
And my mommy Chronicles is here. Who asked if I like Trump? No.
Nope.
Oh, and Mommy Chronicles says I look cute.
Hello.
Yes, wait at least a year longer, maybe.
Give it some
then,
time.
Yes,
You're
you
young.
don't have to. Why you got to rush,
Look,
Blair? You're only 19.
Getting married is just letting the government know you're together. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's harder for you to leave that we're married.
Yeah.
So you're stuck. You're stuck.
People like to change once they get that.
I didn't change.
They see this.
I was always crazy.
And they go, they say, see this marriage certificate? This is my proof that I own you.
Did I change?
I mean.
Did I change once we got married? You can answer honestly.
I think so.
How?
Because you had a contract now. And
no, I didn't change. You're lying.
What happened?
He's wrong.
What happened to when we got married? We agreed to wait like a couple of years.
Life changes.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what it is. I didn't change. Life changed. You heard right. There is no single bullet fired, but Chinese army attacked Indian army with rocks and rods. But China claimed is wrong because China already entered Indian territory and refused to go back. Well, that's why I said that's why they had tensions anyway, because they were already coming in the territory.
China says India came in first. India says China come in first. So don't y'all have video surveillance in the mountains? Drones that can prove who was in the wrong?
I mean, drones aren't always flying over recording.
Yeah, there's 300 plus army men on one side and 45 on the other, and stuff was getting tense from the other day. I'd have deployed some.
T just said people are getting crazy on these Bollywood and they're getting badly trolled. I bet maybe it'll start changing because look, with the Black Lives Matter stuff, how much has been changing here? Like even today, we have the pancake syrup Aunt Jemima, which I mean, it dates back to the slavery times.
130-year-old brand, delicious syrup.
And pancake mix.
Yep. the whole brand, Aunt Jemima.
And they're changing the name because of that.
Changing the name
But this is what
and
I
getting
think.
rid of the pictures, all of it.
But this is the thing. They stole that recipe from that Aunt Jemima. That was her name, Aunt Jemima. And instead of just changing the name, I was like, why don't they just give that family the money? Because they took her recipe. That's what you should be doing.
Mm-hmm. Like, they can keep the
this
name.
Is what I'm saying.
But they say the name is racist, or it's based on some racist roots. Aunt Jemima.
I thought that was her name. That was really her name.
Did you find out for sure?
I'm pretty sure that's what I read.
Because what I was reading was like, oh, it has racist roots. They used to portray her differently with the mammy scarf and all this other kind of stuff. On it.
Well, they just made her like thinner. I was like,
they should have the Black Power fist as the picture and send all the money for that brand to the family or to make reparations.
I mean, that's what I said. They stole that recipe from that lady.
Make the proceeds go to the community.
And then I even read like 4 or 5 years ago that it was like the great grandsons of traced back that they were descendants of her, and they tried to sue the company, and then it was just thrown out of court. I was like, this is the time they need to come back, because with all of the stuff going. But I'm just saying, when things happening and pressure's going down, that's the stuff's getting changed quick, at least here.
Yeah, some of it is. This
Congrats to
little
Blair.
things to placate
Oh,
them.
look, Pabria.
That's not the case.
Pabria says, congrats to Blair. May you find your happiness. Oh, look, Blair. You're getting support, Blair. You're getting support.
Yeah.
I still think you should wait for Disney. Wait a little bit longer.
That's right.
Home sister, give him a puppy dog. Sid's here. Good evening, the cute couple on YouTube.
Hello, Sid.
And remember, TikTok.
Animal Crackers Cat. John Krasinski.
I told Pabria. Blair says thanks.
Look at the cast of Animal Crackers.
Emily Blunt, Ian McKellen, Danny DeVito, Sylvester Stallone,
Raven Simone,
Patrick Wallace, Sean Gilbert Godfrey,
Harvey Feinstein. Better than Weinstein.
Gilbert Godfrey. Is that how he talks? Gilbert Godfrey. Do I sound like him?
Pretty close.
And he always says I'm terrible with impressions. I'm Gilbert Godfrey.
Wallace Shawn.
Who is that?
Inconceivable.
Oh, from Princess Bride?
I saw him in a restaurant in Hollywood at Musso and Frank's in '98. We were in there eating some squab or whatever, and he was
squab.
That's pigeon on toast for like $100 they sell
gross.
there. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I didn't get that. But he was sitting at a table with some lady.
Did you go talk to him?
No.
Why?
This is '98. I don't go to talk to stars. I just saw him over there. I'm like,
if you would see him now, would you go talk to him?
No.
But why?
I'm the kind of person that doesn't go up just because somebody's known and go, hey, interrupt your life for me.
I would.
I'm just
like,
look,
can I get a picture?
He gets enough of that.
I would be like,
he's having a meal with a nice young lady.
And you tell me inconceivable?
Give him a break.
I would make a TikTok.
They didn't have TikTok in '98. They didn't have cell phone cameras.
How do you say his name? I've been trying. I don't want to say it. Sushant. The one, the Bollywood star that committed, or they say committed suicide. Sushant. Is that right?
Maybe.
Make Killer Home. Oh, he made Home 5. I think that's the movie. Mr. Carius is here.
Killer Home Part 5. Is that like where a home is autonomous and it starts to kill you?
Did you try making any roadie at home? I just want to know before. No, we haven't yet. Remember the roadie we was going to try to make? We haven't made though this week any Indian food.
And I saw the sauces, and she wouldn't get them.
Because I like the sauces from the other place. I don't want to take chances.
You never tried that. Could be the best.
What if it's bad? I know what I like already. We should get the ones I know I like.
You never take me.
All right, I'll take you today.
Yeah, because we got to drop the car off. Speaking of which,
Bollywood actress is fighting with the neighborhood from long back, and she's still standing strong with successful movie. Good, Tejas, good. Hey, Amanda. Hi, Sidhat. Why have you stopped reacting on any stuff? I haven't. That's what. Have you seen? I hardly did any reactions this week. It's just a lot going on. Kids are home taking still classes. He's home.
Mhm.
And I usually would record in the morning, but I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't like recording. I don't want to get up and record because I'm loud when I do my stuff, and sometimes I don't want to wake you.
Yeah.
This
Why?
is me thinking of you.
Oh yeah.
But I'll start tomorrow more recordings.
If you want to know,
if you want to,
watch
coffee.
Coffee and Karan, where
invited, and she killed everyone with her answers. I'll have to.
19's very young, even illegal to marry at 19 for a boy in India. The boy should be at least 21.
Really?
Wow.
You hear this, player?
I didn't know that.
In India, it's illegal for. What about a girl? A girl can marry young now?
Right, because usually in other countries,
A boy has to be
you can
21.
be like 12 and whatnot.
What about a girl? Because they said the boy in India should be at least 21. But what about? Because I feel like equal rights.
Yeah, but back then they would marry girls off at like 13.
But back when, like that was everywhere back when. This is
There's
2000.
still a lot of
This is
countries where
2020.
13 and 14 is legal.
Well, that shouldn't be.
Well, they make the rules over there.
I have a friend that has a great relationship, but I think they should get married. They're both lovely. Mr. Aquarius said, yeah. Everybody's supporting you, player. Look, don't listen to me then.
Aquarius? That's Icarus.
Well, as I call him Aquarius.
Okay.
We've been. He's one of my earliest subscribers.
Okay.
He's been around a long time. We know.
Sashant can't sleep ex-girlfriend no more. That's true. When you're dead, you're not
look
sleeping
who's here.
with anyone.
Look who's here. Look who wants to show up. 3 words to describe Mr. Man: is super hot, super cute, super hunky. He gives me.
Hand the tea.
He ain't gonna marry you. Get out of here, Allison.
It's illegal when you're already married, Allison.
He ain't 21 yet.
One day. One day I'll be 21.
I was once told that being in a relationship is hard and committing and making sacrifices hard, but if it's somebody you want to do those things with, then it's easy. Oh, it still ain't easy.
Even when you're with somebody you want to be with.
Even yesterday, me and him had an argument, and you know better. I break up. If you ever hit me or something, I break up my kung fu. But Greg would never. That's why you have to know. You have to know the person. Right? Why are you making that face? But it's still hard. We've been together 17 years and still, especially, I don't know, you think like you being home during the furlough has been harder to get along?
The more time you spend around somebody, the more time you have to get on their nerves.
Yeah.
The more time you have to, absence makes the heart grow fonder. You got to spend time away. You got to have enough time
and even though
away from each other, even in the same house.
Because our last couple arguments, it was always like one of us in a bad mood and taking out on the other, right? Like me, I hurt myself. I was in a bad mood with my knee and I was just being grumpy to him. And then yesterday when we got in a fight because
of the dog,
he was mad. Somebody asked if we had a dog. He was mad at the dog doing something. And then I was asking him a question. He was snapping at me. And then I got mad and yelled outside. We were outside, and I was like, "Don't you come at me!" And like all the neighbors heard.
All the neighbors to hear, or else it doesn't count.
Don't be telling about our problems with Allison here. She might think she could try to move in then.
That's right. Where you go with that?
He's still. All right, where are we at? Teja says Sanat is the 3rd TV person after Shah Rukh Khan to make a big career in Bollywood, even with compared to Shah Rukh Khan. So that dad crying and I know, I bet. Am I saying his name wrong though? Shashant. That's sad. What do you think? Marquise, I don't know about. He's still asking about this. I don't know who Danielle Harris is. I'm gonna have to Google this.
What do you
person.
think Danielle Harris not in Halloween Kills in Halloween?
I don't know who that is.
Was she in Halloween Not Kills? The one I don't know. Halloween.
Bria said, if World War III will start, then India have a battle on multiple fronts. What does that mean? Because they haven't you battling other people?
Not just in Kashmir. The
Looking
battlefront.
Yeah.
Like World War II, we were fighting in the Pacific. We were fighting in different fronts.
Looking at that special someone and knowing there's nothing you wouldn't do for them is the easiest thing in the world. It's not like be the one for you. Do you do that?
What's that?
You look at me and there's nothing in the world you won't do for me.
I mean, there's a few things
What?
kind of illegal.
America can't say anything about human rights violations when they are killing and massacring the black citizens. We have no credibility. Trump. Michael, look. Right there with you, Michael.
I see you, Michael.
Michael.
I see you.
Shh. I've been screaming about this. I mean, what someone asked me, because somebody said something about moving to Canada.
You.
Like yesterday. No, someone we were talking on the Facebook and they said something about moving to Canada. And then we're talking about moving to Canada. They're like, oh, have you ever looked in what to do? I was like, I looked into it like 3.5 years ago when she got first in presidency, because I knew right then. I was like, how did you not know things are going to be as bad as they are with the Trump? He has to go. Mm-hmm. Has to.
They got a book coming out.
I mean,
Talk
racism and the systematic racism was always here, but he just ingrains the hate, pushes the hate on racist people and makes them think it's okay. That's what he does.
He gives them the biggest platform to speak up and be their ignorant racist selves.
Look at Vanish,
anywhere
Black
at
Lives
any
Matter.
time.
That's right, Vanish.
They feel vindicated being racist and prejudiced and just ridiculous.
Corona again starts in China and Beijing. I heard Beijing shut down again.
Because of COVID?
Yeah. How are you? Are you guys watching?
Danielle Harris in Halloween 4 and 5. Is she that little girl? She was the little girl in those Halloweens.
He loves some Danielle Harris.
I remember a girl that was in.
Rohan said he still can't understand America's electoral system because that's how crazy
it's not
it
to
is.
Understand. It's set up to give. Politicians.
Let me try to break it down. I'm gonna try it right now. This is gonna be the electoral class from what I know. Because are you getting more coffee?
I'm getting the sneeze.
Oh, bless you. Oh, we gotta go soon too.
Yeah.
We gotta buck. We gotta go in like 5 minutes because we gotta bring my car. All right, let me Rohan quick. Electoral college. How it works? Each state, because we have 50 states, whatever, right? Each state gets so many electoral votes. Electoral votes, right? Each state gets that. And how many votes they get depends on the population of the state. So California and like New York are super populated, has tons of people, so they get more votes to go towards electoral, which like littler states, like especially, what's probably the least populated state? Alaska?
That or like Wyoming
or one of those, they get a lot less, right? So then each state kind of votes and say one state. So whoever wins in that state, so say it's between Biden and Trump. California will probably go to all to Biden. So say in California, they all vote. And even if in California, it's like 75% Biden and 25% Trump, all the electoral votes will go to Biden. All of them. They don't even divide it for the percents. Or in Wyoming, then it's less populated. So say they vote all Trump, all their votes go for Trump. Then they count out the electoral votes, who has the most, and that's how it wins. So that's how you can get the most popular vote can still lose because of the electoral votes.
Right.
And that's what happened last election. What Hillary Clinton still had like 2 million or something more votes for her than Trump. But since he won the electoral colleges, that's how he won.
And they say this allows everybody's voice to be heard, but it doesn't. Because
they say it gives the people in the states with less populated more of a chance.
Who cares about the states? It's about the vote.
Yeah. I know.
25% of the people voted for one candidate and 75 the other, the whole state's going to flip for 75. That means that 25% of votes don't count at all. Their voices are not heard. It should be every vote counts.
Rupert said U.S. would definitely help India. I mean, I hope.
I'm supporting India because China got enough.
That China is only one party political system and people have no choice. I mean, they're communism. That's why I said I don't think they have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
He just talking about that in the Bollywood interview and never been invited to any he's never been invited to parties.
Bollywood's not accepting him in 6 months. He lost 7 movies.
That's sad. See,
they rule in Bollywood, it seems like, with an iron fist. And if they don't like somebody and want them out,
that's what it sounds like. What y'all are saying. That's what it sounds like they're saying.
It's like Hollywood.
I'm not talking politics with everyone else. I've really been very interested. They have to get the permission, the existing party, funny, to vote for that. Why does Mulan have no songs in the live action? They don't.
She wasn't
Because
even
I've seen it. You know, Marquise, I already seen it.
brushing her hair at one
No,
point.
I don't think so. I don't remember. But they don't have like, it's not a musical. It's not. But I don't think it should have been because it kind of reminds me of like the Last Samurai or one of those movies, you know? And if they made that a musical, that would kind of be a little cheesy.
Yeah. The way Greg was rubbing his
Tommy.
His
It
Tommy.
reminds me of myself. Fabria! Amanda must listen to India pop songs. They're hilarious and soulful, I believe. Oh, I want to now, Vicky.
Mhm.
What's going on in America? I think singers are using some type of beat to increase dopamine. Teeth. True China and India is fighting for two land. One land is near a lake in China and have 1/3 they call gray zone because China both claim that land. Let me be
Kashmir.
clear on you. On June 5th, India and China decided to move back 5K in dispute territory. India returned, but China returned only 2 kilometers. Then India team gone to Chinese to raise the issue. Chomper on
Still
that
disputed
video.
over the
I
land?
like the way man is saying why. I like the man saying why.
Girl at least 18, boys at least 21.
Oh, see?
See, how is that fair and legal? Right?
But boys
Equal
can vote.
rights.
But boys can vote when they're 18. But why does it? That doesn't seem fair.
Equal rights. Same
Legal marriage
same-
age. See,
same
that means
vote.
boys can handle the country at 18, but not a girl. Hence proved. Well,
You
maybe that's true.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
They say.
I hope to one day us dress as the cast of Scooby-Doo. So I'll be like Fred and Velma, and you could be like 3 of them. How are we
No,
going to split
we're
this
just-
5 of them?
no,
How are you
just
going to
gonna-
split it up?
I'll
Dress
be
as the whole cast.
I'll be Velma, and you can be Shaggy.
Okay,
I hope.
Scoob.
Oh, you did that good. I don't know how Velma talks like this. I don't know how Velma talks.
Jinkies.
She don't say jinkies. Oh yeah, she does.
Hell yeah, she does. And you can wear glasses and that little skirt and nothing
Right.
else.
Oh, don't be talking dirty on the live.
That's not dirty.
Oh, okay. China's not showing their side of the map. In fact, China captured Priyanka in the movie in 2021. Krish 2020. It's Blair. Oh, look, it's Blair from TikTok's over here.
What's up, Blair?
Oh, hello, man. And Greg, remember you're invited to my. Yeah, you're harsh. Don't you forget.
Don't forget, send them the address.
Family is 6. Oh, look, we got to go. Look how late we are. I want to read all the comments.
We
Can you
have
please
to,
give a single girl some advice on how to win a super hunk alpha male?
You got to be funny
That's true. Was that the number one thing that you
and
liked about
smart and cute and fingers and bones.
me? You make fun of my fingers and bones. What was my number one quality that you fell in love with?
Your personality.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I'm funny?
Uh-huh. We're both witty,
Yeah.
and we can play off each other
That's
very
what I liked
well.
about you first.
Mhm.
I was like, because look, Allison, this is the thing.
It wasn't
Looks
about the
disappear.
looks, clearly.
What are you talking about? You're cute. Don't rub it. People like tummies, Fabria. But I was like, that's gonna fade. You ain't gonna. I'm not gonna want to care about what the person looks like when I have to deal with them 24/7. I want
Right.
to be able to.
They could be a hot a-hole, and you don't want no part of that.
All right, we can't even finish the comments because we got to go bring my car. That's why
We got to
can't-
get
did y'all
tires on the
notice?
car. I got a 10 o'clock,
Did y'all notice I was
appointment.
early today?
and it's 12 minutes away.
I'll
And
have
it's
to go
about
back and read the comments.
20
But we'll be
minute
back
drive.
next week.
Next
I'm sad
week.
that we can't stay.
Sorry, we have.
I have so many comments I want to talk about. That was a point. Not saying you jump into a pool of leeches with them. Oh, look, I want look, so many comments. Please react to Carrie Manta, Fabria. Oh, but you should be willing
Bye,
to make
Fabria.
some change.
Bye, Rishi.
Oh, look.
Bye, Mr. Icarus.
I hate
Bye.
leaving so early, but we gotta go.
Blair.
We gotta bring my
Bye.
tires
Mommy
to get
and me.
you know.
Bye. Meg
And
Ford.
but sorry I was so late today. K Burn, that's all right. Because we have to go early.
Yeah.
Come next week. Hope you have a great day. Bye, K Burn. Let me
Bye. We got to search for Rhodey this week. Rhodey.
Rhodey.
Roadie time.
When you come back next week, we
We're gonna
should
go
just
look for some
listen.
roadies. We're gonna
We should
go-
just make a video that when we're making it. Look for a video making some roadies. We're gonna try. Look, you're shaking everything. Bye, guys.